Hello, good evening, and welcome back, if I can even say hello, which it appears I now can. Splendid speech enabled. This is the continuation of our No Shield Dark Souls run. Last episode, we finished off in Blighttown, and my god am I glad to have got out of there. So everything that needs to be done there has been done. Various slugs were killed, and we discussed some boss techniques, and generally picked up some large shards, which I'm probably going to save now, because I might swap this longsword for one of my now multiplicity of katana edge at some stage. But this time we're going to Sen's Fortress. Now I think I have everything I need for that, because that consists of a weapon, check, and the ability to roll around a bit, check. Possibly some parrying may occur, and also we need some arrows, which we have. So the basics. The basics. Sen's Fortress is very fun. It's actually good fun to play through the first time as well. It's an entertaining area to go to. So, just to warm up, do some death causing. Death has been caused. Hark at you with your sneaky dodges and dodging. Didn't like that, did you? No, sir. No, sir. Excuse me, coughing periodically. Right. So this time, I'm just going to adjust my mic slightly. Hopefully it's all correctly positioned and you can hear me generally well. I noticed some of these videos, particularly the ones in the depths, the volume wasn't ideal. It was kind of fine. I think it's just the noise of the sewers is a lot louder than anything else. It is quite deafening in the game, so I didn't really want to adjust the levels down too far, but apologies if that was hard to hear over. I don't think we need to do much here. Do I want more Estus? I've still got 11, even though I have... Well, I might have kindled that bonfire. I don't know. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So hopefully we'll get through this in one run. If not, it'll be 2 runs. So you can get this far before, and there's actually a chap you can talk to here if you come here early enough. Part of the plot line, you don't need to talk to him there, you can actually talk to him a little way in here. Now, thing to notice, if I just elevate the camera down, that is a pressure plate. And as this this ghost is going to demonstrate... Oh, okay, well he actually lived. How disappointing. I was hoping we'd see embarrassing death there. So, that hissing sound is our first mob. Now then, any luck. Yep. So we'll just use the trap on him, which is just kind of pleasing. And the next guy. Okay, so not doing very much damage here. We did manage to stagger him there. Do enough damage, you can stagger a mob. That bite has a follow-up attack. So if they bite you, they're generally going to stab you as well. We didn't actually see that combo because I interrupted him by hitting him. But that's fine. I keep thinking there's a soul over here, but there so isn't. So as the first trap kind of indicates, Sen's Fortress is a little bit Tomb Raider. And as you can see, this is very Tomb Raider. These are the main things that you'll die to here, are timing and surprise issues. It goes a bit platformy but it's still fun, you know, it's just a bit different. But what you really want to do here is have a longbow. It just makes this section easier, because otherwise it's going to get sticky. And the reason for that, if I just zoom in with a longbow, is... you can't see him. That's because I'm looking the wrong way. Oh, no, where... Okay, I'm just being really dumb. There he is. There he is. Now, he will have trouble hitting us from here, but as soon as we get up the path past the swinging blades, he will try and shoot us. So... And again, very happy to say, this is something I've figured out. I should be timing this right. We don't need to kill him, so the fact that I'm not doing a lot of damage is irrelevant, because he's standing on a narrow bridge. So I assume my aim doesn't suck too much, which it does, because I'm even hitting blades now. Okay, my angle sucks. There we go, that's what we wanted. So he's down. He just fell to his death, which is good. You don't want to go down there. You can get out of there if you end up down there, and you can just probably see there is a Titanite demon down there. In fact, there's several. If you do end up falling down, the exit is right down there. You may just be able to see it, assuming the contrast on this video is as good as the game. If not, it's literally just below me against that left hand, what is now the left hand wall. And again, bow or binoculars. Binoculars you can get from the start of the game at Firelink. Bow is rather nice, because you've got a bit more control, and also you can pull mobs with it at long range. So that's enough. Now it's very unlikely he's going to make it through here. No. But that's not the end of the story. You may just be able to see him below us. He's going to show where the door is. And if we stand over here, you can hear him coming up. There's actually a ladder there. It takes a long time. You could run through here, but he might catch up. And that would suck. Okay, that was bad. I'm just going to take this somewhere nicer. And he's gently down. So that's the mobs we need for the first little bit out of the way. And then it's just a case of not dying to blades. First set, really easy, he said, nearly dying. There is a mob here somewhere who seems a bit aggravated. I'm not desperately worried about that because I don't think anything can get to us. This set of blades, a bit harder. The verticality, as in looking down on the camera, is handy here, because you need to be between the blades. Next set, run right through. Watch the pressure plates. Normally, I do this with a shield, but rolling will do the job just as well. Ooh, large Titanite shards. Don't mind if I do. So moving along. I may screw this up, it'll be very embarrassing if I do. Next problem. This guy. and the real problem. So that guy we are going to have to deal with. He's not dead. Again, with a shield, this goes a lot easier. He's got relatively slow turning circle. If you time it right, and if your weapon actually does any damage. Yeah, so somebody stepped on the pressure plate, one of us. It's kind of well timed, really. I have used that deliberately in the past, normally with a shield, because with a shield you can block the bolts that come out the wall. You don't want to be hit by them, certainly. Now, you need to run pretty fast here. If you're feeling less than confident, you can just strip down your gear a bit. So you can see my manly undead torso, which is fine. It's a little bit kind of undead Errol Flynn at this point. And we're just going to sprint. Now, as long as you don't have too much gear, you can just get in this doorway, and you may get attacked by that mob up there. I don't know if you saw him. Yeah, he's coming in. Now this fella, as long as you interrupt him... Ah, that's a serious problem. That's a serious problem. So, haven't had this happen before, generally because shield. Excuse me. Hopefully. No, he's not going to get hit. And that's all fine and splendid. Need to watch that. I don't have a shield to block with. So, kind of thinking I could hold my little ragdoll. Now, I don't think the next room is the room with the ball in. No, I'm sprinting for it. Yep. Now that machinery sound tells you that the rolling balls are shifting. So now we have a rolling ball in front of us here. The main thing here is to follow it. Not too fast because it can clip you. Its hitbox is kinda large. You don't need to follow it all the way down the hole, just get out of the way here. And this room is safe, as long as you haven't done anything to it. Another little thing you can do is just hang around here. There's a hole there, which these balls drop down. But this mechanism, somehow the balls, even though there's an infinite supply, don't actually go around in a circle. And the ones there can stack up, so if you let it do a few... This is something I tripped over as I was going around. So now the hole is full. So the next ball knocks down a wall. Now, you want to get out of the way, because they're still coming. Then you can rush over here, grab this, and we have a nice ring. and they're just going to go off into wherever the hell they go. You can climb down there, there's nothing there. I think it's just kind of a hint that there will be balls, as it were. Now, as this message probably says, be wary of chest. That is very, very good advice. This is the first time in the game where chests are not always good for you, and I'm going to kind of spoiler this, and we'll see why they're not good for you. Because some of them aren't chests. Again, never tried this without a shield to block with. Going to be relying on rolling here. I don't think I can parry this thing. His attacks, if you do get hit, are pretty nasty. Particularly his grab. His kick isn't so bad. I don't think you can backstab him. It'll be pretty tough. But he is still a chest. So, and that's quite a nice cheesy kind of weapon. Halberds and spears are actually kind of nice starting weapons because you have range and they're very easy to use. You need a few, strength dex points. The blood on this elevator is a clue. I found this out the hard way. You want to run off at the first stop because the next stop is death. Deadly, deadly death. Because this is Dark Souls and dying is a matter of course. Does not open from this side. I don't know whether I'll run around and pick up everything I can here. So, up here is the ball launching mechanism. So if we were to go down here, that's actually the way we came. There is a secret down there which, I don't know if I'm going to bother to... Yeah, I may as well show that. I may as well show that. So this device here is what... I say device, it's partly machine and partly monster. This is the machine part. It knocks balls down various avenues, but we can... excuse me, we can operate the switch and control which direction it points. Now if you point it down that way, this is not something I found out myself. I was suspicious, but not enough to actually try anything. I'm going to let those balls kill this mob, just because. One more. Yeah, so we just want those going that way. I don't really want to go down this way actually, because if I do, I have to come all the way up. So I'd kind of like to do that at the end. Yeah, let's do that later. But there's various bits and pieces you can do around here. We're just going to move on for now. So here. One of many traps. And this bit, try dashing through, that is actually a very good message. I'm going to do, just because I'm nice. Since I bought the Orange Guidance Stone, I don't think I've done this before in this playthrough. But you can use that to uprate or downrate the message. Downrate doesn't seem to show very well. Every time I downrate a 0 message, I end up with 1. I don't know if that's just because the minus sign isn't in that particular character set, or if you just can't downrate below 0. I've no idea. But either way, that is very good advice. So we're going to get as close as we can. I'm going to time it for the backswing. Now here. Now there's a mob above us that I think we've aggroed. Yes. I'm not worried about that. There's a mob to our right that I really don't want to have to kill because I don't have a shield and it's going to be quite hard without aggroing the mob at the top of the stairs. So I'm going to just try and sprint to the top of the stairs and hope nobody else notices. Someone noticed. We have a problem. This is a serious problem of serious magnitude. I mean, okay, I'm now kind of crapping myself here. Okay, the only thing I can see for this is to try and kill them with the scenery. I don't know if this is going to work. I've never had to do that before. What the hell? Okay. Wait for the backswing. I'm seriously hoping they don't catch us here. Catch me, that is. Okay, so this guy isn't really a problem. Hopefully. This could be very nasty if anyone does manage to get back upstairs, but hopefully they all plummeted to their deaths. Really? Have a shield? I think that was an anti-timing. I'm not achieving what I wanted with this guy, which was him to fall off. It's kind of important that he falls off. We may switch to a different approach. How are we on firebombs? We have some. Black firebombs, we have some. That was not deeply successful. I may have to free aim this. In fact, I think that's what I'm going to have to do. Because his collision box is a bit larger than he is. Not immensely. And we're hitting that wall now. Normally he falls off, you see, and we don't have this problem. Luckily, he's so far back. This is where I start to feel I should have brought more arrows. You notice we're only hitting him at certain points in his animation. I can work with that. One more. Good. Well, let's hope we don't have to repeat this. And this is the last horrible, horrible bit. Kind of hoping to achieve this with success. Right, okay, we can nearly breathe very easily. That is the supplier of giant balls. Ball King. He may have a name. He's just a guy. You can actually get over there and kill him if you really want. I don't want to do that. I want to get off here. This is the least fair bonfire positioning in the game, as far as I'm concerned.